It is, of course, at that time of the year. We're heading into the festive and holiday season, which means more time to spend with friends and family. And a lot of us out there love to spend some time at the theatre. And so we thought we might bring you a roundup of what's happening on the theatre circuit in Cape Town and Johannesburg. Take a look.
The holidays are just around the corner and there's no better time to check out what's hot and happening in the world of theatre. Our first pick is House of Truth, which is a bioplay about South African journalist and writer Ken Temba. The play first premiered at the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown last year, and it's back for another run right here at the Sandton Theatre on the Square.
And a journalist by trade, I'm a living exemplar of the modern educated African's dilemma.
The House of Truth is about the life of Ken Temba, a journalist from the 1950s. The story tells of the difficulties that Ken Temba had to go through trying to get recognition as a teacher. When he finally turned to journalism, he became a teacher in the newsroom. We see him going through these emotions until the time that he gave up all the frustrations caused by the apartheid regime. He decides to leave for Swaziland.
I think I was already cast for Ken Temba, and Ken Temba has been a very influential person in my life. Basically, in the House of Truth, I'm actually reprising the role because I had played him before in another production.
Many people get fascinated by the manner in which Ken Temba's life has been portrayed on stage. His resilience, his commitment to teaching, his commitment to journalism, and his love for his country.
Hopes and aspirations. The will of the people will prevail.
If you're looking for a dose of romance, Shakespeare in Love taking place at the Fugard Theatre in Cape Town is definitely the one to check out. It follows the journey of a young William Shakespeare who suffers from writer's block until he meets his muse, Viola.
Because essentially Shakespeare in Love is a piece of fan fiction, you know, it plays with the Shakespeare universe, what we know about Shakespeare, what we don't know about Shakespeare. And I think that's what makes the show so fun, is it takes potentially our most iconic writer of all time in English literature and make him human and make him relatable.
Shakespeare in Love is a great piece of literature to make Shakespeare more accessible to a South African audience. It shows us how he came about to writing it, so it's almost about the writing process.
I think what makes it so unique is that it explores the imagined origin of one of the most famous love stories ever told. It kind of plays with ideas of how the story of Romeo and Juliet came about. There are so many, we like to call them Easter eggs, and references and historical facts, and it becomes a bit of a treasure trove of Shakespeare trivia. So there's something for everyone.
With all the drama, there's so much comedy. There's brilliant, brilliant comedy. And honestly, one of the best theatre casts I've ever seen put together. Amazing, amazing comedic and dramatic actors doing beautiful work.
Originally created by Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber, Evita has been around for over 4 decades. It's currently running at the Teatro at Monte Cassino, and it's won over 20 awards, which means that this production is definitely not one to be missed.
Because it's the original Hal Prince production, you kind of have to make sure that what you saw then is what you see now, given the modern element of what theatre is like now in 2017. When you're in the theatre, you get sort of entranced by the storytelling, and the music is constantly there, helping the emotions, driving the story, and that's what makes live theatre really, really sensational and an exciting experience.
I wanted to make this character my own and see what I could bring to it. It's a piece about intense politics, but also about relationships, be it relationships with lovers or people in general, and her, you know, talking to a whole group of people, a whole country. So I want people to go away and really think about their lives, how we can help each other, really. And from the show, I think we're working with such an amazing company and full of the most wonderfully talented people that I think when people come and see it, they're just going to be blown away by the set. The costumes are amazing and the cast are phenomenally talented. So I think all round you're going to have a wonderful time if you choose to come, and I hope you do.
Evita is on stage at the Teatro in Monte Cassino. Shakespeare in Love is at the Fugard Theatre in Cape Town, and House of Truth is at Sandton Theatre on the Square from the 1st of November. Enjoy these historically inspired stories brought to life.